Alright, it's time for a Udyr game. I will be playing against a Briar here with Hill of Blades, which is fine for me, should be fine for me. Gonna ward over there, see if the invade happens, and we'll do the Udyr strat, where I just start on Raptors. I like this one the most for Udyr, just start Raptors and get the level 5 clear, I guess you'd call it. Raptors Crocs, get it on the rotation after clearing the rest of it. Sets you up nicely for level 5 and then gets you through the weakest stage of Udyr's game, basically, which is what I'm going for here. There has been a few changes to the way I like to play Udyr, obviously. You can see the flash here instead of the ghost. Ghost got nerfed quite a bit, and with Udyr you get quite a large amount of movement speed anyway, for the most part. So the ghost is nice and all, but flash honestly just feels better now. So that's why we're running flash instead. Let's turn on for a tick there. So yeah, prep the Q going into this camp here. You do this one first. I will also be smiting here. Get the small ones down. Make sure that for Udyr's clear, the biggest thing you want to remember is you prep your Q, or prep your skills at least, while you're walking towards camps. Do your 2 hits and then switch. Basically, try to keep the 2-hit situation in mind as much as you can. That's going to give you good clear speed. That is what I'm doing here. Just switching 2 hits on single target camps like red buff. We empower the Q, and it's pretty simple. W on level 3. As you see, you lose a little bit of health initially. However, with your W on level 3, that's pretty much instantly fixed, so not a problem. 2 hits. AoE camp. Oh, I missed 1 hit, I think. AoE camp, so we empower that, and then we just keep doing 2 hits. Weave the W in for a bit of sustain, and you'll be okay. Let that kill it while walking. Briar just did top side, okay. I'm just gonna keep clearing for now. There's a chance that Briar, tries to invade me. I don't think so, but there's that chance. Try to always use your W while your R is active around you, at least. It's sustaining with W is it's the last thing you do. Basically get your damage out first and then sustain. Teemo is gankable in this position, so I'll probably look for it. In the end here, make sure that you don't waste this full-on charged bar, because that's not something you want to do. I'm actually... Okay, he just warded there. Gonna hit it. That's gonna delay, or that's gonna stop Teemo from backing, which is already very good for me. Hitting that plant is gonna have to make him aware of the situation. We do this, we move. We E. If he throws the Q at me, I E through it, and I stun him. Very good. That's how you deal with that situation. It's also why, okay, my Xerath is just not dealing with that situation. That's fine. I thought we could actually do that, but Xerath didn't want to participate, it seems, so it's okay. For me, I just transition through and I just go for the bot side. We're gonna W empower once here to get a bit of HP restored, instead of R empowering there for clear speed, because I was a little low on health and I don't want to deal with that too much. If Briar decides to invade, I'd rather have a little bit more HP. We're gonna danger ping in that area because we saw the Briar bot side recently, right? So they want to be careful right now. I'm just gonna finish the Krugs here, and then out of base we'll reset and go top side, probably for the Void Grubs / maybe top lane gank angle. Things are we're looking for right now. Good, beautiful, very nice, very nice. Make sure to instantly danger ping there. We go... Where is this item? Nah, this'll do. She is bot side here. My wolves and Gromp are gonna be up, but her top side is also going to be up. He hasn't reset yet. That's a good kill. Very nicely done, Tristana. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna walk for this Raptor camp. I'm not gonna go mid lane here. This guy has to teleport first of all. I'm just gonna go for the Raptor camp / maybe top. No, he's already dead. This is kind of a waste of my time. I should have just gone for the Raptor camp there, but I got baited. Or I got influenced. Sorry, that should be the better word. By Zeref's ping. He should have just used his teleport. I'm going to try to help him clear this wave, and I'm just going to move on. I made a big mistake there, because I could have taken just Raptor's Crux from the enemy Briar, most likely. Maybe not the Crux, because top lane just recently died. But yeah, that was a bit of a greedy one on my end. Admittedly, made a mistake. Should not get influenced by my teammates' pings in that scenario. He should have just recalled. If he recalled teleported, I could have done the gank a little bit later. But yeah, now I lost a little bit tempo of that because of that, and that's my mistake mostly. For listening. It'll be okay though. Take that one. Just gonna force this guy out. Gonna put this in here. Nice. Alright, 2 out of 3 is solid. Flash out of that one real quick. I'm just gonna run. Fair enough. It's a bit much for me to continue anything else here, so I'm just gonna go do this camp over here. Heal back off of this. I'm gonna W empower here as well real quick, just to get my health back up nicely. And I'll do the scuttle right afterwards, go towards my bot side camps, and I should be fine. I got 2 out of 3 Void Grubs. Briar was there pretty quickly. This is like what kind of happened. It was my own mistake for going mid, because if I didn't go mid, I would have been able to catch enough tempo for this to never happen in the first place. That was kind of silly on my end, but again, it happens. You make mistakes. Very good kill, though. Finish that off. Bot side camps are all up, so we're going to prioritize those right now. Keeping our tempo as high as possible. Get that gold income going. Keep it going as well, of course. Timo should be dead there, I think. Maybe not. I think Cannon positioned himself to scaredy cat mode. If he would just committed to that and actually walked between Timo and the turret, he probably would have gotten that kill. Right, got the Q in power for the single target. Good. We're looking pretty strong here. Oh, Briar did straight up dragon. Okay, fair play. This guy just prioritizes objectives above anything else. I have to rotate very, very quickly here. Because this Briar is most likely going to be in this vicinity, and I need to be here to make sure that my team doesn't get killed. Block that. Yep, good. He's dead. Move with the team. I need to shove the wave. Ah, he's gonna not blitz ult that one. We're in trouble. I think I only have one choice here. I'm not too happy about it, but I think it's my only choice. Yep, there we go. It's my only choice. Because if I died to any of them, that would be much worse. And I had no way out of that position anymore. So I'll just take the execute. Not a problem. Alright, not too bad though. Overall looking pretty good here. Got my Leandries finished. We'll go topside camps. Should I be able to clear those? And then we're going to look at the Void Grubs definitely as the next objective. I'll make sure I get the next dragon as well. She straight up just ran to the dragon like as the first thing she did. But her CS is very much suffering because of it. So she's going to be quite weak for a bit because of that. She did get the dragon though. But I prioritized getting my camps to be able to get that XP income and gold and stuff. So that's a bit of a different choice made there, I guess, from us. Which gave her the dragon, but doesn't really make a difference. That's a kill. Or it should be, at least. Oh, God. Do I make that? Flash used from Briar. Why is Lux just, like... It's good damage. Right, okay. Cannon TP. Maybe I'm lucky and there's someone in the bush here? Nope. Fair enough. Just do the Void Grubs in this position and I should be fine. He just took quite a large amount of damage there, though. I need help. I'm gonna need some assistance here. Arm power, of course. I need my Xerath to actually move in this position. Like, I need him to, like, just slightly prioritize this rotation right now. Just to make sure I get these Void Grubs, basically. Which, what he's doing right now is enough. Like, I just need him to just slightly move. He doesn't have to all the way commit to moving, but he just needs to slightly move that I have some backup at, like, a reasonable time frame. This is warded. Yeah, no, he missed the Blitzhook as well. Don't try to taunt him afterwards. It's gonna get you killed for sure, my guy. Okay, my camps are up. Tristana should have the Caitlyn. That's looking good. Tristana has 7 kills. That is looking very good. Yeah, that bot lane rotation here instead of like doing Krugs was pretty important. It pretty much guarantees my Tristana a good lead, because they could have definitely died off that aggression mode there. Might be able to go mid. Oh god, that's a good hook. Well done. I guess I just help clear wave. Doesn't really do anything. Get the wave out of the way here real quick. And Briar is now bot lane. I'm just gonna run bot in this position. Tristana is dead to Caitlyn ultimate, sadly though. Blue is up. Briar is gonna walk through here, I would imagine, so I'm just gonna wait in this position and kill her. I would imagine that there's just like the only place she rotates is this position, right? Am I trolling? I guess I might be trolling. I'm just gonna hit this then. She's probably doing scuttle. Got it into the bush. I realize that scuttle is being done right now, but at this point, like, what am I gonna do? I'll be too late for it anyway. Gonna take 2 camps instead of the scuttle here in this position. He's there. There's the Briar. I took 2 camps instead. We just chased the Caitlyn now. Finish off the Caitlyn. Nice flank. Good position. That Blitz got it. Not me. I didn't take it from you. They are not going to help me with Dragon. It's not a good play. I would like to see a Dragon rotation here, because this is just a Dragon. That's why we shove bot lane that hard. They did get the turret. I don't think Lux gets to hit me here. It should be fine. As long as they pincer the Lux, it's no problem. And my priority goes towards the Dragon in this situation. As long as my team hits it, it should be ours. It's good. That works. Just put my R in there, make it as annoying as possible to deal with. This is good. Stun him. Very nice. She unluckily lived on 1, but what can you do? Alright, my entire jungle is up, so we go clear all of it now. I do have a large amount of gold, but at the moment, I don't have to worry about much. For me, it's just important to make sure I get some good clear tempo in here at the moment. So we're getting this done right now. Instead of resetting this moment in time. Because if I reset now, I'm going to use that reset time while all my camps are up instead of while they're down. And I'm just going to like lose overall value, which is something I do not want. And my team goes pretty aggressive in mid. That's a suicide from Tristana. This Tristana is strong, but she is playing very, very risky with her life, which is probably not ideal. It's very throw heavy gameplay level. I'm not gonna go mid here. Don't mind losing the Rift Herald. Like, basically the only reason we lose the Rift Herald here is because Tristana decided to suicide, honestly. Like, I could have easily fought for the Rift Herald, even though I have 3k gold in my inventory. It doesn't matter. I'd have to leave, unfortunately. It's kind of sad, because I obviously am 1 camp away from getting this, but I have no other choice. Send the R in here. I might be dead, actually. Especially if my Tristana is waiting in Narnia. Like, dudes. Her decision there was really bad. Like, they were all super low here, and she decided to walk this way. If she would have just walked at me, basically, she could have just killed them while they were focusing me. And it would have just been free. But yeah, what can you do? That's just one of those where it's like, yeah, I need some... In this position, I could just buy the Frozen Heart, I think. Would be pretty good here. And then we'll get some magic resist with that. It's unfortunate, really. I think a slightly better decision from Tristana and just walk at me here and just like actually auto attack or leap over the side wall in this position would have committed the would have finished the entire fight. Obviously, I got a bit target focused there. I guess slightly out of position then on my end, especially if Tristana did what she did. But you know, I guess it is what it is. Get this cleared, get the smite upgrade, and we'll do the Rift Herald. Okay, I need to rotate towards top now. Come on, cannon. You can do some damage. I have way too much resistances here for this Briar. That's not going to work. There we go. Good. We're tanky now. Like, I would have been able to survive last fight as well if I didn't have 3,000 gold in my inventory, but I guess that's just a side detail. They're just gonna let Caitlyn push, apparently. No one was willing to defend. At 700 gold towards Caitlyn. If she keeps getting pushed again, then I guess it is what it is. I can't be the one backing, because I just have to be the one that does the Rift Herald right now. So, it is what it is. As a jungler, you don't really have the room to recall like that in most cases, unless there's like no objectives up or anything like that. It's just down to your teammates to do it. Obviously not always, but in most cases, this is the case. Finish that off. Got a dragon in like 50 seconds. Why are we hitting... What are you doing? Why are we like trying to last hit my blue buff, my guy? Okay. This could be a rotation. That's a decent cannon flank. He doesn't have ult though. This needs to be remembered. Just Blitz gets the hook and I'm good. Nope, didn't get the hook. That's fine. Just get the position here. See what the enemy team does here in this position. Sent the R in there. Very good. I'm standing in all kinds of Caitlyn traps. Okay. That's okay, I suppose. I should just put the Herald down mid lane right now and I'll just do the... Teemo Shroom, you annoying little rat. Can I put the Herald down, game, please? Like... Teemo Shroom just puts me in combat for like 8 seconds or some stupidity like that. I'm gonna do the dragon. They can use the Rift Herald to push. I place it down because obviously I want to do the dragon as a jungler in this moment in time. But the Rift Herald needs to be placed down when the enemy team is dead like that. It just needs to be used. My team should be able to use it correctly though. It is not a problem. Tristana is quite strong in this game. Very good. I am massively ahead of Briar as well. Like double CS nearly. 3 levels higher. 2 levels higher now, I guess. I'm making sure I get the objectives in this position. I think my Tristana just dies the Teemo's room there. Or locks ult. There's really nothing for me to do in this top side position. Like they basically just overextended, simply put. So they just lose the fight here. Most likely. Or at least a bunch of deaths, I would imagine. Like they got the inhibitor, but then they just kind of overcommitted a little bit too hard. I got the objective, and I'm just gonna clean the rest of my camps. I will have to reset after this and defend the Baron, probably. Briar is still alive. They don't have the Baron damage, though, to be fair. Alright, Force of Nature now. Actually, I could probably go a little bit more aggressive here. Go Abyssal Mask. Get some magic penetration in there. This will also be good for my Xerath and my cannon. So that extra magic pen is just going to be nice. I think the Abyssal Mask here is pretty useful. I was about to go Force of Nature to deal with like the burn, room damage from Teemo and just damage in general, movement speed as well. But it's just an Abyssal Moss game, this, if I look at it. Decently ahead, obviously. And that magic penetration is going to be huge for me, but also Xerath and Cannon. And Blitzcrank, to be fair. I would like Tristana to just come the Baron, but... Can we, like... Why are you a bot lane? Like, can we just... What? Like, why are we bot lane? Alright. I'm just gonna get this real quick. I have a second smite, so I'm just gonna give my team red buff here real quick. Beautiful. Let's do Baron.
Your turret has been destroyed.
All we really have to do is just Baron here in this position. Tristana has plenty of damage, I'll tank it for the team, that's fine. Whoever tanks it gets this Baron Gaze debuff for 50% less damage. Thank you for focusing the actual Baron, my guy. I'll chase the Teemo. Doesn't really do anything against me. My R is the thing that does damage here. That's fine. Team wins the rest of it. Tristana was actually properly hitting Baron in a situation like that. There's a lot of situations where you'll see ADCs just like turn around and stop the entirety of the damage. And just like, you know, ignore everything. Let the Baron die. Or let the Baron be frozen at like 2k HP and give the enemy jungler a shot to steal it. This Tristana was not one of those AD carries, luckily, so that's good. The enemy team FFs here. And yeah, was a pretty quick one. Last two items in this build would have been a Jug and a Warmox most likely. So you guys are aware of that. And quick game, so I'll see you guys in game number 2. Alright, time for the second game of this video. I will be playing against a Karthus in this one, which is kind of annoying, really. I don't like playing against Karthus at the moment, to be fair. He did get nerfed a little bit, but he's still very, very strong, of course. Clear speed-wise, he is a bit ahead of me, but Udyr is still very, very high in clear speed, so I should be okay there. When it comes to purely 1v1s, though, when it comes to a fight situation, I should have the easy advantage, really. Because especially because this man doesn't have flash. Like, this guy's running exhaust, which is kind of easier to deal with. Just gonna be a force of nature angle, and then he does no damage to me anymore, basically. Alright, starting out here, we're gonna be as the other one, mirrored now, but Raptor's over here. And we'll see about the ganks we're gonna go for. I think Lux is probably gonna be a pretty good one on mid lane, depending on the wave positioning. She does have the range advantage over Zed, so it's likely that there might be a nice gank opportunity, which then transitions me into the top side angle once again. So that could be a nice transition. 2 hits to start out, then 2 hits again, and then R into 2 hits again, and that pretty much kills his entire camp already. Let that fizzle out, and then we move. Prep the Q. Just gonna keep an eye out for the Karthus. Might be able to play aggressive into him in his jungle as well at some point. That'd be kind of nice. I think top lane wise, I think Cannon should be chilling. Single target Q. You're going to be taking a little bit of damage here once again, but that will be okay. Also, if you made it this far into the video, I suppose more than half the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you are enjoying the content, a subscription would be greatly appreciated. If you are already subscribed, hitting the like button always helps as well. And yeah. Make sure to use your W for a bit of sustain, and you'll never have any health issues going past this. We're going to go for Grump first. Also trying to always like fizzle out the camp by walking away and just R-ing and let them die to burn damage if possible. It saves you a little bit of time here and there. The most likely gank I want to go for here is just mid, because I want to transition to the 4-minute Raptor respawn that I have, right? I especially don't want to give that to a Karthus. There might be danger pings needed to be done on both sides right now. I'm not sure where he is at the moment, but he's definitely finished his full clear. So there is no question about that. They just need to go ward right now. Make sure that doesn't reset. There's the Karthus on top lane, which means he started red buff. That's fine. I can go mid here most likely afterwards. Yeah, okay. Zed did not commit to that. Not at all, really. Lux Flash Barrier use, though, is a pretty decent gank. I don't mind trading my flash for a laner's flash like that, especially when my laner still has both his summoners. That generally is fine with me, because I don't need it necessarily, and that's exactly what I mean. So even though, obviously, I didn't get the kill or the assist out of it, that did doom Lux instantly, because Zed still had flash and ignite, and it's just hard to play afterwards. For the laner, and the lane was not in a great position either. Doesn't have cannon TP anymore either, okay. I should be able to do this. I wonder if I make that actually. I might be just a bit too late. Ah, you are kidding. I should have went for it. Okay, mistake on my part. I thought I would be okay, but I wasn't. My bad. Where is this thing? This one. Perfect. Actually, just move. And Cannon is going to be struggling for a while, actually. It's not great. That's pretty painful for him. 40 seconds on Void Grubs. Gonna do Grump into Wolves into Void Grubs most likely here. Right, top lane is gonna struggle. That's not good. Cannon is a bit overcommitting to stuff a bit too much as well at the moment, it seems. Now the question is, am I just straight up going to lose the Void Grubs because of this? Maybe I am. I guess we'll see. Zed has the priority here, so this is one of those where it should be free. Karthus is going to be here though, because he is clearing towards topside. I do have a very slow mid laner, sadly. This hopefully works still. Yeah, I'm super dead here. There is nothing I can do about that. It was like a couple of seconds difference there. If the Zed would have actually rotated like 2 or 3 seconds faster on the previous ping, I think we would have both lived. I did get exhausted there though. Yeah, the set priority is too much though, to be fair. So I don't know if we, I'm not 100% sure if we would have lived. I say I think because that's what I think. But yeah, it's a pretty big top gap at the moment, unfortunately. It's looking a bit scary. I think I just instantly go Void Grubs here though. Set did ult, so there is Set ult down at least. Karthus is most likely gonna end up being on Dragon, I would imagine at this point. We'll see how this turns out. RM power here, of course. I want to get the Void Grubs really badly. That would be very nice. I don't like the current rotation he's making, maybe. Okay. I mean, he's checking Dragon, which is one-handed, that's fine. On the other hand, it makes my life very, very scary. Let's see if I can rotate for this one real quick. Please do not, do nothing here, Cannon. I need you to, actually move. He didn't move. Okay. The only playmate there is we cut him off together, but Cannon decided that he didn't want to chase that very much. He does have a bit of a wave, but it would have been a very huge kill to get. I'll just reset there. I guess I'll just go topside clear all the way down. Just gonna have to leave Cannon to his devices at this point. Probably lose a Dragon in this position as well, I would imagine. But currently, my topside camps are up. My bot side camps will be respawning somewhat soon. I need to just do a full clear here and then go bot. think trying to give bot a bigger lead or trying to like do more bot lane slash mid lane is going to be better than trying to salvage top lane here as well. Karthus' usual clear is towards top side, so see if he sticks with it. He might. Dragon has still never been cleared, so me clearing towards the dragon might even end up in getting the dragon as well. That'd be kind of interesting if that's possible, but definitely gonna have to do my camps first because I cannot leave those up for too long. That would be really bad. Alright, and just move. Get the bot side cleared. Karthus is here. That's gonna be not a kill for Misfortune. I'm just gonna run bot now, skip past all my camps. That should be okay. Zed doesn't have flash but does have ult. Does get hit by the slow. Lux is going to be rotating here for sure. There's a ward here. This is just a dragon angle, like we just insta-dragon here. Pull it out of the pit. Thank you, Zed. This should be free for us, really. Zed is helping me properly here as well, instead of like half-assing it. This speeds up our clear speed tremendously because Zed passive is ridiculous. That is a huge kill for Cannon right there. Beautifully done. Well, that kill means everything, really does. Like, that swings the entire like tempo of top lane completely. That is beautiful. My bot lane did, like, my Misfortune did die there, but we did get the dragon, so it's kind of okay. It does seem that this Karthus took my blue buff, but that's okay. I don't mind. I got a dragon. He could have done dragon the entire time, but he didn't go for it. He just took my blue instead, apparently, and I'm not too unhappy about that. I really don't care. I'll happily take the dragon over a blue buff, you know? I should be able to go mid in this position, I think. The ward here disappeared, so... Oh, there's a new ward. Okay, never mind. Just gonna walk backwards this way. If she had slight vision over me, then it's now gone. We obviously have the 54 seconds on those. I'm gonna take these real quick, check if they were up. They were up, so we take them. Karthus is top lane here. Cannon is definitely dead. Just a good kill. I just make sure she dies in that position. Cannon does have TP. He should reset now so he can actually be there for the Void Grubs. That would be ideal. I don't get the chance to back at this moment in time, I don't think. Should be okay, I do believe, because Set's most likely gonna end up resetting here, I would imagine. Let's hope the plant's here. It is. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk in this position. And go for them while Karthus goes top. I just need to get my RM power off once. My Zed's not rotating. This is not gameplay you want to see from your teammates right now. Like, this needs to be a rotation on this guy. That's a smite. Get this guy out of the way, please. Get that smite off. Put the shield up. Rotate for the set with a stun. That's bad. That was a very, very good play from Lux with that hit. Just leave. It's fine. Overall, we win. Towards the turret. No! Oh, I got hit by that too. Stun him here. Don't walk too close to the wall, please. This guy's risking his life. Okay, I had a decent amount of gold there, but like, we got the very good rotation there. I don't like this. Like, my cannon is risking his life for sure. I was just... Zed's also going bot. I don't think that's the best choice in this position. I think he definitely should have just gone for the top lane rotation here. Yeah. I mean, okay, it worked out for him because he got a double kill bot lane, but I think this would have been a very nice double kill on top lane. I mean, he made the other choice, basically, and it kind of paid out for him, I guess, but... They keep harassing my cannon, and I can't stick around for it too much. If they're gonna dive him here, I can still prevent this from happening, at least. That's a cannon ult. He missed the cannon ult completely on set, though. He could have had a little bit more balls there and actually killed the set, I think. He just had to walk forward. Set's rotating now, but it's a little bit late. It's just not gonna happen anymore. I'm at least happy Zed got a double kill on bot lane because of it. At least, because if they got nothing bot lane and he didn't rotate top lane out of base in that position, that would have just been a colossal waste. Do have 5 void grubs though, which is nice. I'm not looking too great on kills here in this situation. Just purely assists. Zed has 6 kills though. Like, he's been getting all the kills basically that I have been providing. So if he gets the lead because of that, that's not bad. 16 seconds on Dragon. I'm gonna take the reset here. Get the Leandries. Get the Swifties. Very big fan of Swifties these days on Udyr. And then we'll go for the Force of Nature. It's going to be our first tank item in this position. It's going to definitely be the best one I can get. Velcro Scarf with Lux, you know. Big magic resist items. And movement speed is going to be beautiful. We walk past all our bot set camps in this position and just go straight for like bot scuttle here. Bot scuttle slash dragon. He ended up doing Rift Herald. That's completely fine. I am very strong now with the Leandries finish. Just do the dragon. I don't have the smite upgrade just yet. I could have gotten it, but I don't think it's going to matter because Karthus also doesn't have it. So it should be fine. I don't particularly want to fight in this position. Gonna clear my bot side camps, hit level 11, and then I can look for something maybe. But I don't want to leave all my camps up here. Very good vision on bot lane at the moment. That should die. I'm very quick now. This is beautiful. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I can definitely go for a bot play here. We move. We are going to be very quick here. We're just going to go through everything. There's a ward here. We just move quickly. If I move quickly, I should be fine. I'm quick. And just leave my R there. And apparently Seraphine lost hits the kill. Sadly. That's another kill I miss. It's unlucky. That is what it is. Shove the wave. Okay, Misfortune has no mana. I should respect that. Oh, that's not good. I don't think I can take his Raptors here. I'm gonna try it. Screw it. That's mine, thank you. I'll be leaving. He got quite a big turret push there on top, sadly. Nice with the Rift Herald and the kill on cannon. Can't obviously go for Velcros here, but I can cut off the set if he tries to run. He is just dead. Cannon gets the shutdown. Okay. I mean, yeah. I would like to get some kills. That'd be very nice. I'm not, like, not too wait, it's Misfortune. I was about to say, is Misfortune a support here? It is not the case. Like, Zed getting the kills for me is not that big of a deal, but, like, Seraphine lost hitting my kills, like, that's kind of annoying. I'll be able to look for something mid here. Getting close to my Force of Nature, which is very nice. Force of Nature is definitely going to be the item I need in this position. Going for like an Abyssal Mask now would be a little bit too greedy. I can do it later still. Wait, actually? If they rotate this way, that would be good. That's a good kill. Definitely follow this one through. Are you... it didn't get my W shield back fast enough, really. I'm actually surprised by that. I thought it would come up fast enough, but apparently I just barely didn't get the empowered shield. I needed that one extra, like, I think it must have been half a second for my W empower to come back and to survive. Okay. I miscalculated in that case. Like, I actually thought it would be up in time, but it wasn't. It's not the worst thing in the world. Like, it's manageable, for sure. And I'll just go Jaksho next, I think. Get the magic resist first again, I think, is still more important. Do have to respect Set a bit, unfortunately. He's going to get some armor there, but Jaksho is going to be the thing I go for. Got the Force of Nature finished, which is beautiful. That's huge for damage reduction and mobility. So it's just going to be a Jaksho angle here. And then probably one focused armor item. I'm definitely rotating for this guy. Like, this set's gonna die today. This guy's worth a lot of experience, so I definitely want to go for this. Stun him here. Didn't position that very well, but that's good. That should be a kill for us then. Kennen gets the kill. Kennen risked his life for that kill, but that's fine that we take those. I'm very worried about Kennen's position right now. This man is a bit greedy with that. Wave clear, I think, but it should hopefully be okay. 31 seconds on Dragon that I want to play for. If Set commits to top lane and doesn't rotate for Dragon here, that'd be absolutely huge for us. This gives my team red buff, which is good. I don't have a reason to back right now either. I'm just going to clear my camps with the downtime until the Dragon spawns. I cannot smite this camp, obviously, because I need it for Dragon. So don't waste your smites on things. That should be a kill on Lux, no problem. Right? Okay, good.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
He needs to just make sure he resets now. He does have teleport, so that's good, but he just needs to, like, do this for now. Just hit this, drag it out of the pit. Hopefully my Seraphine is positioning herself very poorly, though. Kennen probably has the TP, but... Arthas doesn't have teleport, or doesn't have flash, so this is just my dragon for free. Stun this guy, shield myself here. Ult. He positions it and hit it very poorly. Just a very solid double kill for us. Very good.
Killing spree. Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
It's just a simple Baron angle here. There is no question about this one. If you want to try to get your teammates to follow these types of calls, definitely aggressively ping. You're more likely to get them to follow you at that point. This has to be a Baron here. Karthus is dead, Set's dead, Lucian, Lux, and Vel'Koz are going to do nothing. Yo, Misfortune, can you just stop clearing the wave, my guy? What is this? And that Misfortune not rotating for a Baron here is really bad gameplay. Yeah, okay. We can no longer finish Baron. It's really, really, like, bad decision making to do what she just did. Because that just literally cost us Baron. We needed every single bit of Baron damage we could get. And that was very important for her to hit that Baron right there.
Your turret has been destroyed.
It's just like, she basically just gave up our Baron for like 4 minions on mid lane, basically. Or like, it's just not enough, you know? Unfortunate, I suppose. Alright, we're looking pretty good now, though. For sure. Zed is very strong here. I am very strong here as well. We do want to play for the Baron as our next objective. Don't like that Zed's gonna split push bot in this position then, because of the Baron. He's gonna go for the bot split. I guess if they rotate to him with enough numbers, it should be fine. If Set runs, he dies. If he goes in, he dies as well. Oh, my team almost just gave Set everything. Alright, is he gonna get a kill? I was about to say, there's no way. We just go as Vel'Koz here, I think, Set. Yeah, it's a double kill for Karthus. That's kind of brutal. I think he's probably here, no? Must be somewhere here. Is he doing his blue? Where is he? Everything is down. Okay. I see. It's a big Karthus double kill ult right there, unfortunately. They kind of just walked into set W, and set W does a lot of damage, so that was a bit of a sketchy one. We got Dragon in 2 minutes. I guess we play for that. The Baron is like, I really want to get it. We should have had it, but yeah. What can I say? If he gets the kill on... Ooh, we can just Baron now. Come. How long does it take my Misfortune to rotate to a Baron, you think? Because I really need her damage. Like, I really need her damage, but she just needs to rotate for it, you know? He went for the mid-wave push first. I don't know if we make it now. I hope we do. Karthus is dead, so it's just like a matter of, like... I actually cannot give this angle to set. That would be really stupid. This is fine. I'll just run away from set here. I'm finishing Baron. This is really good. Like, I actually like the way that happened. I don't participate in that fight much. I'm also going to prioritize finishing the Baron here. That was mine. And then the reason I like the fight position a lot there and like the way that went is because the set prioritizes me, and it just makes it impossible for the enemy team to deal with a fight, because without the set they're pretty weak. Karthus was still dead. And it just makes it nice and easy. And then I make sure at the end there to not drop the Baron. Back to full HP. I cannot let it reset, because that would be a horrible choice. So I need to make sure I don't do that. And yeah, I would have liked to have that planned, actually. That would have been real nice. 29 seconds on Dragon. So yeah, don't drop the Baron. Make sure to kite the set away and just run. Don't interact with set too much. Like, if you don't hit set, then his shield's not going to stack up on his W, and he's just never going to kill you, basically. Or it's going to take him absolutely years. So that's why I don't hit him. I just walk away from him, and then I just go back to Baron, hold the Baron the entire time, and my team can just clean up the rest of the team fight pretty easily. So that's a very nice situation there. Why do you, like, take my experience, my guy? That's so much XP you just take from the jungler for no reason. Slow this guy real quick. Stun him here as well. He's going to get his W, but that should be okay. Doesn't really do any damage to me. Just walk around him. Use my mobility to my advantage, basically. That doesn't do any damage either, because my Force of Nature and my Jaksha are both stacked up. And we focus on finishing the objective. And we move. I had a lot of magic resist in that position, so as long as I dodge the set W, there's no risk. Best thing I can do now is rotate for a bot lane, put pressure on the bot side while they go mid side. Baron up these minions, and we just send it. I'm gonna Q and power for a bit of attack speed here. Get some of that in. Get some faster hits in so I can finish the turret here. Put pressure from all sides. Nicely. While they shove mid, they can now transition to bot lane, and we should be able to clean up a lot. The decision from Misfortune, and I mean, it kind of works, perhaps. I thought bot lane was going to be faster, so they should rotate bot first, but the enemy team is not really reacting to this anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, we get the bot inhib, so now we just rotate over. This is all good. I'm going to take, like, good damage from the Jaksha and everything. Don't have much armor, actually. I have some, but not that much. Just the RM power. Make sure to zone at Misfortune's low HP, so we want to get them off her. And we're chilling. There we go. Zed got a lot of kills early, snowballed pretty well. That's pretty good. Last items here. Again, I would have gone Warmorks and an armor item. That's probably gonna be like probably a Randuin's in this position. Maybe a Force of Nature into... sorry, not a Force of Nature. A Frozen Heart into a Warmorks. Warmorks last item is... Or Warmorks 5th/6th item is very, very strong. These days gives you 15% movement speed running towards targets, and just the health regeneration for an in-out type of playstyle. And Udyr is very good as well. But yeah, that was it for both of these games. I hope you guys have enjoyed them. If you did, make sure to hit the like button below. I also had quite a bit, and I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, for game number 1, I ended up doing 10.9k damage, which is definitely not the highest. Tristana got very strong, which is it's fine, really, doesn't matter. I'm not really looking to do the most damage most of the time on Udyr. You're not going to do that. It's more so going to be a opening-based type of gameplay. We have objective damage at 47.4k, which is really good. Healing done at 16.6 as well. Damage taken at the most at 23.4. This is kind of the stats you want to look for mostly on Udyr. Damage can be high, but if you have some very strong carries, like just tanking some good damage, creating openings for those carries is ideally what you're looking for. Damage taken at 23.4, and then self-mitigate should be higher, yeah, at a nice 29.3. This just basically means I took the most damage from my team, which they're all like kind of range squishies, and I'm just gonna looking to walk at the enemy, stun them, disrupt them with the R in power, and make sure that my team gets the clean up while I take the damage or while they focus me. A gold earned here at 10.5k. Obviously, Tristana has more. She had 19 kills in this game specifically. So, you know, that just ended up being the case. For the runes, Conquer healed me for 250. Adaptive damage, obviously more important, but you don't see it. Triumph for a bit of healing, bit of gold. Legend Tenacity for the haste. Last Stand for some extra damage. And a magical footwear and approach velocity. I like the approach velocity since I dropped Ghost these days quite a bit. It just helps with that little bit of sticking potential. The flash is nice. You get in range. The swifties, the approach velocity. It just combines well. Feels pretty good to play. So that's what I like right now. Then for the stats for game number 2, I ended up doing a 16.6k. Once again, not the highest. Shouldn't be expected to be the highest. We have a very strong Zed who got a lot of the kills early on. So that got him the snowball a bit more, which is completely fine, of course. I believe I started the game with like 6 assists without any kills, probably, something like that. Cannon eventually recovered, but Cannon also has very good teamfight damage due to his ult. And obviously Misfortune with her ult does a good amount of damage as well. But then again, my main goal is just to create openings for my team. Like, how many did I say? Yeah, 4, 2, and 11. Not too many kills. We're still playing like mostly tank items. You have 1 damage item and the rest is just tank items, alright? So you shouldn't be expecting too much in this department. You have objective damage at 53.5k. This is important to keep up on as much as you can on Udyr. Try to have good clear tempo, so you get good XP, good gold income, and then try to be on top of the objectives as much as you possibly can. Communicate to your team with pings, try to get them to follow you to certain things is very nice as well, of course. Healing done at 23.3k, very good amounts. Damage taken, which is the main role I am playing here, at 35.6, which is very good. Self-mitigated at another 61.5, so this basically just means I took the brunt of the damage for my team, which is ideally what I want to be doing, right? Allow them to do more DPS. I take the damage, I distract their attention, and allow my team to have a better time in team fights. And that's how these things pan out. Now, will there be games where you're going to have like a ridiculous amount of damage topped on this because your team is useless? That will definitely be the case in certain situations. But in most cases, your team should most likely outdamage you on Udyr if they perform decently. Gold earned at 12.5k, which is the second highest behind the Zed, but he obviously had a lot of kills, so that makes sense. He just has more kill gold tempo, and it helps him a lot. For the runes here, Conquer healed me for 555. Adaptive damage more important, but you don't see it. Try him for a bit of extra HP, extra gold. This is just very nice to sustain in team fights because you keep getting assists, and then, you know, you can survive based on missing health regeneration, can be very useful. Haste for the Legend Haste, just the best one to take here. Last Stand for 700 extra damage. You can also take Cut Down if you want. I kind of like that one as well lately, but Last Stand is just solid at like winning out on early fights, the snowball. Magical footwear and approach velocity once again. Just a bit of extra sticking power with approach velocity and your R. It's a very nice combination. I like it. Gets you in range much easier in situations. And then for the last 2 items in this build, I would have gone probably Randuin's against the crit on that side. Maybe a Thornmail for the healing reduction instead. And then a Warmox. You can also look if you are in a role where your team is pretty useless, right? As I said earlier, then your damage is going to be higher. You're going to have to rely purely on yourself for damage as well as survivability. In that situation, I would try to actually fit in a Rift Maker in like one of these slots at some point. If I'm like, let's say I have like 14 kills. I had my Z score, right? Like 14 and 3. If I had this score, I would look for an angle where I go for a Rift Maker in his build as well. And then build one more extra item for survivability, which would then probably be an armor item, but maybe just the Warmox for the survivability instead. And I like that situation would end up giving you a lot more damage potential which would then give you a lot more like 1v9 carry potential, which might be required in certain games, but definitely not always. If your team is playing relatively well, that's all you really need, all you really require. And yeah, that was it for both of these games. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.